The tea nursery business is one of the most promising agribusiness opportunities in Kenya. While many people focus on growing tea, fewer people think about supplying healthy tea seedlings to farmers. Every new tea farm begins with quality seedlings, making tea nurseries an important part of the tea value chain. As more farmers replace old tea bushes, expand their farms, or start tea growing for the first time, the demand for healthy planting materials continues to grow. If managed properly, a tea nursery can become a profitable long-term business that serves farmers for many years. Kenya is one of the world's leading tea-producing countries, and tea remains one of the country's biggest foreign exchange earners. Most tea is grown in areas with cool temperatures, reliable rainfall and fertile soils. Counties such as Kericho, Bomet, Nandi, Nyamira, Kisii, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Embu, Meru, Kiambu, Nyeri, Tharaka Nithi, Vihiga, Kakemga, and parts of Trans Nzoia have suitable conditions for tea farming. Since tea is a long-term crop that can produce leaves for decades, farmers are always interested in high-quality seedlings that establish quickly and give good yields. A tea nursery business involves raising young tea plants until they are ready for transplanting to farms. Most commercial nurseries use vegetative propagation, where cuttings are taken from approved mother bushes. This method ensures that every seedling has the same desirable characteristics as the parent plant, including high yields, disease tolerance, and good quality leaves. Farmers are willing to pay for quality because poor seedlings can affect production for many years. Before starting the business, it is important to understand the legal requirements. Kenya has regulations governing commercial tea nurseries to ensure that only healthy and approved planting materials reach farmers. Commercial nursery operators are expected to register their nurseries with the relevant county authorities under the applicable tea regulations, maintain records of planting materials, follow plant health requirements, and use approved propagation materials. Following these rules helps build trust with customers and protects the tea industry. Choosing the right location is one of the first decisions you will make. The nursery should be in an area with enough water throughout the year. Tea seedlings require regular watering, especially during dry seasons. The land should have good drainage to prevent waterlogging, which can damage young plants. A flat or gently sloping piece of land is usually ideal. It should also be easily accessible so that customers can transport seedlings without difficulty. You do not need a very large piece of land to begin. Even a small plot can produce thousands of seedlings if it is well organized. As the business grows, you can expand gradually by increasing the nursery area and improving your infrastructure. Starting small also allows you to learn nursery management without taking excessive financial risks. The nursery requires simple but important structures. You will need shade to protect young cuttings from direct sunlight. This can be constructed using shade nets or locally available materials. You will also need potting areas, watering equipment, storage for soil and manure, and working space where employees can prepare seedlings. A secure fence helps keep away livestock and reduces theft. The main materials required include approved tea cuttings, polythene tubes, topsoil, well-decomposed manure, clean sand where necessary, watering cans or irrigation systems, pruning tools, labels, and protective clothing. Clean working conditions are important because diseases can spread quickly among young plants if hygiene is ignored. The quality of soil used in the nursery has a major impact on seedling development. The soil should be fertile, well-drained, and free from diseases and harmful pests. Mixing fertile topsoil with well-rotted organic manure improves soil structure and supplies nutrients that encourage healthy root development. Avoid using contaminated soil because it can introduce diseases that destroy large numbers of seedlings. Tea cuttings are usually collected from certified mother bushes that have desirable characteristics. After preparation, they are placed in polythene tubes filled with suitable growing media. The cuttings are then kept under shade where humidity is maintained until roots develop. This stage requires patience because rooting takes time. Proper watering is essential, but overwatering should be avoided since it encourages fungal diseases. As the seedlings grow, they require careful management. Weak or diseased seedlings should be removed early to prevent problems from spreading. Weeds should be controlled regularly because they compete for nutrients and water. Healthy seedlings develop strong stems, healthy roots, and dark green leaves before they are ready for sale. One advantage of the tea nursery business is that demand is relatively predictable. Farmers usually plan new planting or replacement planting before the rainy seasons. This means nursery operators can prepare seedlings in advance and have them ready when farmers need them. Building good relationships with local tea factories Farmer groups, cooperatives, agricultural officers, and individual growers can provide a steady market. Marketing does not have to be expensive. Word of mouth remains one of the strongest marketing tools in rural Kenya. Farmers who buy healthy seedlings and achieve good results often recommend reliable nursery operators to others. You can also advertise through agricultural exhibitions, local markets, social media platforms, farmer meetings, WhatsApp groups, and local radio stations. Displaying healthy seedlings at your nursery also attracts passing customers. Pricing depends on several factors, including the variety, size, and quality of the seedlings. In many tea-growing regions, individual tea seedlings may sell for between Kenya shillings 20 and Kenya shillings 50 or even more, depending on local demand and the type of planting material. A nursery selling several thousand healthy seedlings each season can generate significant income if production costs are well managed. For example, suppose you produce 10,000 seedlings and sell each at Kenya shillings 30. Your total sales would reach approximately Kenya shillings 300,000. After deducting costs such as labor, polythene tubes, manure, irrigation, transport, and nursery maintenance, you can still earn an attractive profit if losses are kept low and management is efficient. Larger nurseries producing tens of thousands of seedlings each year can generate much higher revenues. Labor requirements vary depending on the size of the nursery. Family labor may be enough during the early stages, but larger nurseries often require permanent or seasonal workers for preparing soil, filling tubes, planting cuttings, watering, weeding, sorting seedlings, and serving customers. Training workers properly helps maintain quality standards. The biggest challenge in the tea nursery business is maintaining high survival rates. Poor watering, pests, diseases, poor quality cuttings, and extreme weather can reduce the number of marketable seedlings. Good management practices greatly reduce these risks. Installing simple irrigation systems can also protect seedlings during dry periods and improve survival rates. Climate change presents another challenge. Unpredictable rainfall and longer dry seasons can affect nursery production. Investing in water storage tanks, harvesting rainwater, and using efficient irrigation methods can help maintain healthy seedlings throughout the year. Shade structures also reduce moisture loss during hot weather. Record keeping is another important habit for successful nursery operators. You should record the source of planting materials, the number of seedlings planted, survival rates, sales, customer details, expenses, and profits. Good records help identify problems early and improve future planning. They are also useful when applying for financing or expanding the business. Customer service can make your nursery stand out from competitors. Farmers appreciate honest advice on planting, watering, spacing, fertilizer application, and early management of young tea plants. Offering guidance after the sale increases customer confidence and encourages repeat business. A satisfied customer may become your best advertisement. As your business grows, you can diversify your income by supplying manure, fertilizers, watering equipment, farm tools, or offering farm establishment services. Some nursery owners also provide transport for purchased seedlings, making it easier for customers while creating additional income. Tea nursery farming is not a business that makes people rich overnight. It requires patience, discipline, and attention to detail. However, once you establish a reputation for supplying healthy and genuine seedlings, customers often return season after season. Because tea remains an important crop in Kenya, quality planting materials will continue to be needed as farmers expand plantations and replace old bushes. For entrepreneurs who enjoy agriculture and are willing to learn proper nursery management, the tea nursery business offers a practical opportunity to build a stable source of income. By following the required regulations, producing healthy seedlings, treating customers well, and maintaining high-quality standards, you can build a trusted business that supports both your family and Kenya's growing tea industry.